Oh my God.
What is your favorite word beginning with the letter X?
X-ray, I guess. I don't
Xavier.
know. Either that or xylophone.
They're just taking everything that comes to my head, and I can't say those now.
I know that they.
That's not really a... I mean, there's not very many words that start with the letter X, but...
It's going to be like X-Men, my favorite show.
It's a movie.
They have cartoon adaptations of it.
X words. I gotta Google X words now.
There's probably some off-the-wall BS that he's
Could
going
like
to come
Xenomorph
up with
or
or
something.
Xenomorph?
Yeah, like the alien from Aliens? Or Alien vs.
That's a
Predator.
name.
Yeah, it's still a thing,
It's
though.
a word.
It's a
It's a
word.
name.
He said Xavier.
Xavier's a name, and that's a word.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess.
Can I just say X? Because like Professor X?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So
That's why I said Xavier.
But is X really a word at that point?
It's a letter.
So that would be my
Is it
favorite
spelled
word.
EX or is it spelled X?
That's just
I think it's just
Professor X.
Professor X.
He's not your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. He's not your professor.
Not EX.
X.
Then why would you want to say your X is your favorite word?
Xenon, because it sounds fun. Sounds cool.
I forgot about xenon.
Isn't that one of the
That's an
elements?
element on the periodic table, yeah.
It is. I used to know all those.
That's very
Yeah.
boring.
The old chemistry
like
2 days.
boron, you know.
Yeah.
AP chemistry?
AP chemistry.
Yep.
Favorite teacher,
First
Miss
two
Hauser,
hours.
even though she never taught me, she was my
Chem
favorite.
1, I knew him pretty well. Chem 2, learned a little bit less.
Kim Jong.
Who?
Un?
Chemistry in college, lost them all.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I didn't take chemistry in college. I knew I wasn't going to.
Oh.
Speaking of college football.
Hey,
Speaking
nice.
of college football.
Wait,
so
we don't all ask questions?
no, we're doing that with the other one.
Yeah.
The other
The
one.
other one.
Yeah.
So we recorded a podcast last week without player 4 over here, but our voices got messed up deeply. So
Really?
yes,
Bad.
we can't post it
Why?
because we all sound very
Like Darth Vader, but on
Darth
crack.
Vader voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey tried to fix it. It was unfixable.
Made it worse.
Is this my water from last
What we
week?
did was we kind of just went over in college. What we did was we just went over and predicted a bunch of stuff, and predicted the bowl games. Well, we kind of went late on it.
All of them.
Mason
was
got
wrong.
most of them right. Trey went opposite of Mason, so Trey got most of them wrong.
Blake swears
I
to
was
his
about
emails, he never got it.
75% right.
I think
Bryant got all of them wrong. He texted us.
Yeah.
I think I missed what, 4?
I think he missed
3 or
4 or
4.
5.
I'll tell you, all I know is I said he was going to win the
Other than
Heisman, and I said he was going to win the Natty, so.
Other than that, I mean, everybody knew
Everybody
there was no Natty.
But I knew
Yeah.
he was going to win the Heisman.
Oh,
I mean,
whenever we get to that game, bro, I got something to say.
I mean, for the Heisman, I mean, we guessed the Heisman. Everybody, he had the hype, he had the stats. He was the first, Devontae,
He
the
was.
first non-QB since, guess,
Desmond Howard.
no,
Ricky Bush?
non-QB.
Oh, no.
QB,
No,
okay.
Mark Ingram, probably.
No,
It would be Derrick Henry.
yes.
I forgot about Derrick Henry. I
In
forgot.
2015,
Yeah, I forgot.
first wide receiver since Desmond Howard in 91.
He's also the third wide receiver of all time to win it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And it doesn't sound that long, 91, but it's been 29 seasons since
Holy
that.
29 big years.
29
Since we're on the
seasons.
topic of Desmond Howard right now, I just want to throw out there that I cannot stand that man.
That's a lot of people
He
can't
can
stand.
be annoying on
Bro,
College
did
Game
you
Day.
see?
I haven't
Were you
watched
listening?
College Game Day in a while.
Oh my god, bro! He literally sounded like a kid in a candy store that just got his favorite lollipop the other day.
What's going on with that?
When the guy won.
What's going on with that mic over there, Blake?
I don't know.
They don't need the thing on top if they're gonna do it like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Why did you do that?
Me, I sat
I mean,
down
to
right
be
here.
fair,
and was
it
like
doesn't
that.
really do much if we're not like this.
No,
I guess.
it doesn't do much unless we're literally like right here.
Yeah.
So technically we can take it off because it's kind of just like sitting there.
But it
all
looks
low-key.
cool.
It does look cool. It makes it like look a lot bigger.
It looks
It makes
very
it look-
cool.
Professional.
Professional.
Your mouth breathing on the mic.
Dude,
But
coronavirus.
some other awards, I guess, that came out after that I listed down as
Podcast of the year.
QB of the year. Do you?
Probably Mac Jones.
I would go with Justin Fields.
No, Mac Jones.
Justin Fields.
I didn't really go with the same thing you went with. I'm sorry.
Justin Fields played 6 games of
You're
the
right.
regular season.
Of the year.
Actually, 5 games of the regular season.
5 games of regular season, and then he got
I think. Was it?
booty clapped in the.
Yeah, 5 because they needed to play 6 to make the conference championship.
Why gotta be his rear end, bro?
Running back of the
Would you
year.
rather the front end?
Najee Harris.
Najee. Coach of the year. Bet you can't guess this one.
No, my God. Probably Coach Carolina's coach. I can't think of his name.
I only know one coach in the whole college football right now.
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban.
You don't want
Coastal
to coach out?
Carolina's coach.
Told you.
Boom. Well,
He won.
Let's go.
I had this note wrote down before the national championship game, but Jalen Waddle came back and played like one play, and then he hurt his ankle again.
Dude, did y'all see the TikTok where somebody put the freaking duck song to his name while he's waddling on the field?
Waddle. No, I did not
Oh
though.
my God.
I'm guessing, is that the song though?
Yeah,
No.
he was like, Andy Waddle, no way, Waddle.
That's awful.
And he's just hopping off the field, like,
I mean-
trying to get to the sideline.
Should somebody in that position play that game?
No, absolutely not.
Thinking future-wise, millions of dollars on the line, no. But thinking team-wise, wanting to just, I mean, did the team need him? No.
When's the last time that somebody came back from an ankle injury in the same year and played in the national championship game now?
This year.
Exactly. But before that, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, would I have? I would have tried to do something like that. I would have tried to force myself to come back early because
Yeah,
just to play the game.
I don't know. I think he rushed it, but
I mean, 90% of injuries are rushed back in
Yeah.
athletics. Unless somebody forces that athlete to stay off the field, take their helmets away, take their glove, take a basketball out their hand, they're gonna go on to that. They're gonna go on to practice. They're going to. I mean, they cleared him. He did good. I guess I didn't watch the play that he got hurt on again. I
Well,
guess
it
he
was-
tweaked it, rolled it, something.
It was I mean, it was his first.
You can't hear it in the.
But we can.
It was his first reception. He caught a crossing pattern, and he was running, and then he like stopped for a second.
And he started waddling.
No, he started like. He tried to give himself up and go out of bounds because he hurt himself,
Mhm.
and he was just. I guess he was waddling. I don't know, but then he played. I think 2 more snaps or something. But still.
Trey, I can't help the chair.
People are going to think that you fart. Whenever you say that, because all you do was just point down. And said they can't hear it on the mic.
The chair is squeaky. I can't help it.
All I could think was you were going to think that you were straight fart.
He just pooped.
This is one thing I said last week, which I guess I can bring up again. Bryant wasn't here. Trevor Lawrence, to me, it's a consensus around the league that he's going to be the number 1 overall pick, most likely. But to me, he's going to be a bust.
Oh, 100%.
Because
He got.
in his career in college, he played 3 good teams. Three good teams. He played LSU, a good team.
Like
lost.
Alabama and won.
Alabama his freshman year won. Ohio State this year and lost. Out of those 3 teams, his freshman year he did good against Alabama. He
Everywhere else
torched them. But against LSU, he played scared.
Yeah, he played like a little.
He was throwing the ball
How's
up,
a-
throwing it down.
how's
He
a nice
couldn't
way to
control
put
it.
this without
He was
using a cuss word.
Hated any muggins?
Sure, yeah, he played like a cotton-headed Nitty Muggins.
he looked like somebody who didn't really know.
He was
how to
playing like a
play.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
And then
Little Red Riding Hood.
this year,
Clifford, the big
he
red
did the
dog.
same thing against Ohio State. I feel like I'm just talking just to talk.
You are.
No, I mean, I'm listening.
I'm totally listening.
He did the same thing against Ohio State.
Yeah, he's
And
not gonna be good.
One thing I picked up on is the better the team he plays against, the less he can throw, the more he has to run. And you can't do that in the NFL unless you're Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
And he's not Lamar Jackson.
He's not
definitely
Lamar
not
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
He does not have the athletic ability to do that.
I think his hair's slowing down a little bit. He cut it off. He'd be a little faster.
I mean,
No.
I think being 6'7", I don't think that helps.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't get me wrong. He's a great college player. I mean, because he played
But he didn't play in
college
nobody.
teams. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because he played
He
college
did
teams.
not play good enough teams.
The only team he played in the regular season that was even relatively good enough was Notre Dame.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He didn't
And
play
they
them.
got absolutely handled. The second, and he didn't even play them in the regular season. He played them in the postseason.
Yeah.
Conference
And
championship.
the only reason that Notre Dame was even in the playoff is because Trevor Lawrence missed that game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not good.
To me, he shouldn't. He's going to be the number 1 overall pick.
He shouldn't be.
I think Justin Fields will have a better NFL career.
Mm-mm.
I think he will.
Nope. Not after what I saw.
You got to realize he was still hurt in this game. You'll probably see in an article in the next week or so, he played the national championship with broken ribs.
Oh, poor little baby.
You know how hard it is to play football with broken ribs as a quarterback?
He'll be all right.
It's not easy.
He'll make it.
Is there any college football player that you like that you think is going to be successful?
Devontae, 100%.
Okay, but like 2 weeks ago you said, nah, he ain't going to make it that well. Now you're on the Devontae train? Choo-choo?
I said he might not make it that well because
Okay, that's
of
fair.
how he's built.
That's fair. But hey, man's an animal, dude.
Yeah, he's an animal.
So.
One thing about the game last night showed the national championship game. It showed that I will not say I was talking to Brian about it earlier. I will not say Alabama this season was on the same level as LSU last season. They had similar stats, but I will not say they were on the same level. But they were by far the best team
Oh my God.
compared to anybody else this season.
I don't know. Did y'all see that Ole Miss team? It was pretty stacked.
Somebody at work told me the other day, bro. They were like, Ohio State's gonna beat Clemson.
Clemson's going to beat Ole Miss.
Clemson and Ole Miss.
Actually, wait, everyone's going to beat Ole Miss.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. Okay, move on. I don't feel like saying it now.
What?
Nope.
What did somebody at work say?
I'm stopping myself because I'm gonna end up cussing, and I don't need.
Brian
to.
can't.
So,
Brian's just being Brian. What was it?
Nope.
What was it?
Nope, I'm done.
Mason,
So, how about the Yankees, huh?
what did your friend say at work?
Are they even playing baseball?
He is basically even a right now.
No.
Oh.
Or not even like.
FC Barcelona. Woohoo. Go Messi.
Can I slap him?
Oh.
Anyway, so he said that Ohio State was gonna beat Clemson,
Mm-hmm.
Alabama was gonna beat Notre Dame,
Mm-hmm.
and that Ohio State was gonna. I can't say what he said, but he said that Ohio State was gonna beat the dog something out of Alabama.
Dog leg?
Who?
The dog leg?
Yeah,
The dog tail.
sure. So, my rebuttal was
Rebuttal. What a word.
Should be interesting.
that Alabama had Mac Jones, Najee, and Devontae all on the same side of the football, plus their defense, and Ohio State only had Justin Fields, and he tried to tell me that Justin Fields played for Notre Dame.
Who
I
said
said,
that?
one of my coworkers, bro. He said,
I would have
Dude,
just walked away at that point.
said-
I wouldn't have even had
he
the
was like,
conversation
he
anymore.
doesn't play for Ohio State. He plays for Notre Dame. I was like, no, he definitely doesn't. Yes, he does, bro. I watch Notre Dame all the time. Okay.
That dude might be colorblind
My
or
man
something.
Ian Book, who played a quarterback for Notre Dame.
You went to the draft?
Manti Te'o played middle linebacker for them.
Who?
Exactly.
I mean, like 5 years ago. That
He was
was it
trash.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like
No, because he was like originally from like Washington or something, and he was dating this chick online for like 6 years, and it turned out that it was a dude.
no. He played that year, the first time they lost to Alabama in the playoffs.
Yeah, whenever they lost 42-14.
Yeah, but where I was going with that how good Alabama was, Ohio State was not prepared for this game whatsoever.
No.
No.
For
They
example-
played 8 total games.
For example, one play I was talking to Brian earlier about, Devontae Smith literally just ran at the end zone and scored a touchdown
Mm-hmm.
because they had a linebacker guarding him.
Yeah.
He
Like,
ran no route, nothing.
he
really.
just literally ran this like
He ran like a dag. I know
Yeah,
what
it was
you're
literally
talking
a
about. He like
diagonal.
ran up and he ran like a circle. He didn't
Like-
run a post.
and then
or
he
a
just looks and
flag.
he's like,
He
"Oh
just-
look, I'm
he was
open."
like, oh.
I give credit to the guy for trying to guard him. You know, he gave effort. He wasn't. He
Not
did.
enough.
I mean, he did what he could,
I'll give him a C for effort.
but I don't think he had a shot in hell trying to catch up with him.
And the safeties must be like over there watching everybody else but number 6. I mean, who else is gonna throw the ball to?
Alabama does do a really good job of using other wide receivers as decoys to get him open too.
Well, I mean, they did a very good job at doing a lot of different things of the passing game.
They did a very
Like
good
Najee
job.
Harris had, I think, 150 or 180 total yards, and he had like 70 rushing. And they had multiple, like what's his name? Mac Jones had 500 passing yards, and Devontae had 200.
200 something
So-
receiving
and a
yards,
half.
and he had like
So Mac Jones,
he had like
that's-
190 in the first half.
So Mac Jones still has 300 to other people. That's a whole game in itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's like a good game in itself.
Mechie stepped up in that game too.
Yeah, I think is that dude a tight end? I think he's a tight
No,
end.
He's a wide receiver. That's
He's
one of
number
the
8.
that is one of the baddest dudes I've ever seen play football. Just for the fact that when he rocked that, well, I don't know who they play when Matt Jones threw that pick, and Mechie just rocked that dude, and then Devontae recovered the fumble.
I'm not sure.
That-
Oh, you sent us that video.
Yeah, that dude
Oh,
that
I
dude can
do
ball
remember that.
because
Was
I
that
mean
Tennessee.
it might have been. I don't know who it was, but all I know is that dude instead of just tackling him, he's like
I don't know, I
I'm gonna
can't
wrap this
remember.
dude.
Yeah.
And dude, he
I
hit
can't
him.
remember
He hit him
either.
solid. That dude can play the ball. I mean, that's fun watching him play.
Just a little bit of coaching hires in the college football realm for
More of them, huh?
LSU, because they fired everybody except for like 3 people. They hired an offensive coordinator who originally was at LSU, I think, under Joe Brady, but then went to NFL with Joe Brady, and then they took him from Joe Brady back. And then they got a passing coordinator who was also with Joe Brady. So I think they're just kind of hoping that he is coaching similar to Joe Brady. And going based off of that. They were going for defense coordinator. They were going for Cincinnati's defense coordinator, but Notre Dame hired him instead. And
They need to change a lot of things if
they-
they want to ever be successful.
They didn't offer. They were interviewing Derek Mason, but he got hired somewhere else. I want to say Auburn.
He's horrible.
He got hired at Auburn, and Kevin Steele is looking somewhere else.
Dude, do you know that Butch Jones is like a sports analyst for Alabama?
Yeah.
I did not know that until last night.
I actually know. He just got hired somewhere else now.
I saw him screaming on the sidelines. And I was like, "Oh, hey, that's Butch Jones." I was wondering where he went.
Next season, he's a coach at some other school now, like a smaller school.
Like a D3. That's where he needs to
Well, I
be.
mean, it was it like a FCS, like
Oh yeah. Like a southeastern type thing.
I think like I want to say it might be Monroe, like Louisiana Monroe.
No, that's still D1, and they're in the FBS.
Are they FBS?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
They're in
Brace per second.
FBS.
Oh, you said FBS.
Yeah. Oh, what conference are they in? Gosh, they're in the same one as La Tech.
Law.
Southland? No, it's not.
No,
That's
Southland is
that's southeastern.
yeah, Southeastern.
It's is it?
It's not Conference USA. Actually, no.
It might be Conference
It might
USA.
be Conference USA. Because Tulane's in it too, I think.
Yeah.
hell was that?
I swallowed.
That was a swallow? God.
That's so funny. Why don't you share with the rest of us, please?
Nope, I can't.
Is that something you would like to read to the class?
Yeah.
Hold
Is there
on.
something you'd like to share with the class?
Hold on.
Is there something you would like to present to the class?
Yes,
Yeah, actually.
Mr. Dansby.
Sunbelt.
Sunbelt.
Sunbelt, that's what it is.
Ah, thanks for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Thanks for spitting that one out. Think.
Okay. Anything else for college football, bro?
You wanted to go over college baseball.
I do
if you
wanna
want to
go
stay
over
in the
college
college realm.
I
So,
thought you were talking about MLB.
no.
Oh,
They haven't
Butch
started.
Jones is now head coach at Arkansas State.
That's it.
Yeah, I knew he was coaching
that's
somewhere
it.
else around that area.
Okay, so I've been following this whole college baseball nation on Instagram, right?
Okay.
They have a
Yeah.
lot of college baseball news,
Mhm.
like such as Kentucky actually just lost a baseball player last night.
Like he passed away.
Yes.
That's sad.
Don't
Didn't say why.
No, I've been I tried to look at it earlier, but I couldn't find it.
COVID-19?
But guess how many teams?
I'm assuming not.
Yeah.
Guess how many teams from the SEC are in the top 25?
3.
All of
It's typically majority.
Yeah, there's like 7 of them.
Yeah, it's
Let's
I
see.
saw Gators in it and I was like, okay, cool.
4 of them are in the top 10.
yeah.
I said 3.
And the other majority is
And-
probably the ACC.
In the top of in like the top 50, we have 11 of the 14 teams are in the top 50.
Who is not?
Kentucky.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I was gonna say.
Is LSU
South
ranked?
Carolina, maybe?
No, South Carolina's number 40.
Okay.
Is LSU
Oh,
ranked?
don't tell me. I want to try and guess. Kentucky,
Blue Mountains?
Tennessee.
No, Tennessee's 32.
Shit. Dang it.
Yeah, answer my question.
Um,
Is LSU in it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, yeah.
LSU's 13.
Where that? I'm looking at it.
that's lower than they're usually on their preseason.
Yeah, I mean they're usually in the
but
top.
last
10.
year they had a tough time.
Last year, I mean,
Before
for them
COVID
for them to be
ended.
ranked 13th, it's kind of,
Yeah, COVID,
in my opinion.
COVID saved their season last year.
100% because
They
they
were
were
having
what
a
9
rough
and 7.
season. They were having a rough.
They were
season.
9 and 7 going into the Ole Miss series. Ole Miss had just won 16 games in a row. So, I don't know.
I feel like it was gonna be a close one.
I don't know.
Who else? Oh
Wait,
don't
hold on.
know.
I might have counted that wrong.
I know Mississippi State's gonna be up there. I know Ole Miss, Vandy, they're gonna be up there. Arkansas's gonna be up there. Texas A&M's gonna be up there. Bama's not gonna be up there. They're one of them. No. We have a mathematician in the house, everybody.
Yep.
There's 10.
10.
10.
I know nothing about college baseball or
Is
math.
Bama
so-
one of them?
Bama is 38.
And you said Kentucky. Is Missouri? I thought
No.
Missouri was good.
No. No. Missouri is bad.
Maybe I was.
Bad.
No, they're good at basketball. They're ranked at basketball right now.
Are they?
Yeah,
No. I saw them play against Ole Miss. I wasn't really too impressed.
I think they're
Man,
ranked.
if you look at that, that's the exact moment when Blake tore his arm. Because look at that thing coming back.
He's over here trying to figure stuff out,
That's
bro.
the exact Tommy John moment that we've been looking for.
You had a smile and everything.
Dude, I have some pictures where my arm, it's in crazy positions.
Dude.
Like it is all kind. I can't do it without pitching, but it's looking
That's
nasty.
probably why you tore it in the first place. You can't do it when you're not pitching, honestly.
If you Google pictures of like pitching, like it,
Everything
It's
your
all-
arm literally looks like a rubber band.
yeah.
Good. But anyway, the top 10 right now for preseason is Florida, UCLA, Texas Tech, Vandy, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Louisville, State, TCU, and Virginia.
Which of the 50 states?
Is Ole Miss not in the top 10?
Yeah, they're number 5.
Oh, I didn't hear you say them.
Yeah.
Which one of the 50 states?
What are you talking about?
You said state. There's a bunch of states.
I'm not. Shut up.
It's maybe Mississippi.
I really don't know who the other teams are because I can't think of everybody in the SEC right now. But I know that Kentucky and Missouri are for sure not. Because you got Auburn in here, A&M in here, Alabama's in here, South Carolina.
It's gonna bother me now. It's not important.
It's definitely going to bother me because I can't think of it.
Georgia,
No, Georgia's 20.
South Carolina, you said's in there.
20. Yeah, 20.
Just want to give a quick shout out to Blake's Garage. where it's always the same temperature outside as is in here.
All right. Let's
I'm not seeing any teams that we're missing. I don't know.
Do you believe everything you see on the internet?
I'll try to.
Me too.
I try to force it.
Honestly.
Maybe it is only 2 teams then.
Are you like miscounting?
I guess so.
We did go to Albany.
We went to Albany.
Yeah, because it's only Kentucky and Missouri.
All right.
I see. Okay.
Um,
So 12 of the 14. 12 of the 14.
He just took a sack to the face.
Ow! 12 of the 14 teams are in the top 50.
Sticking on to the
ridiculous.
baseball topic, last time we talked about MLB, we said that the expected start date is around April, May.
Mm-hmm.
But the commissioner came out and said the other day, yesterday I believe, he wants to start on the normal timeline
And play 162
and play
games.
162
Yep, I
games.
saw that.
Like have normal spring baseball, have normal everything.
What it should have been all along, but
And I mean, at this point, why not? I don't know.
we're already a year into this whole pandemic stuff. So, and everybody.
Yeah, I feel like baseball can be or could be like the best at keeping things like bubbled, I guess, because like 2 teams play a series every time they get in their hotels, they go play a game, get back in their hotel, and then go to the next.
Mhm.
You think they really just stay at the hotel though?
I mean, no, but if they want to, if they're that worried about enforcing it, they can.
Yeah.
Like
Baseball's-
NBA's having issues with it right now, and so they just said no more guests in their away hotels.
Means no strippers.
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much.
no delivery food. No.
Everybody on social media is trying to say that it's everybody else's fault in America that nobody wore their mask.
But
If you're not scared of the virus, why wear a mask? You know. Awkward silence. Gay baby was born.
going into the
You've never heard
NFL,
I don't ever want to hear it again. That's the thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
going into the NFL,
The National Football League.
the National Football League.
The Saints are not going to the Super Bowl. Sorry to break it to you.
Saints are probably not. There is a shot, but probably not. They don't have the firepower.
It's hard to beat the same team 3 times in 1 year. I will say. So the odds of us beating Tampa are
I
slim.
mean, they're going to beat Tampa.
I don't think so.
They're going to beat Tampa.
The way we
But
played
last time
we almost lost to the Browns. We barely beat them. And they only had 9. Not the Browns. The Bears. They only had 9 points scored.
Please.
the last time we played Tampa, we beat them 41-3.
Please tell me who Tampa has.
That was pre Breeze cracking his ribs and he's scared to death of getting hit. He literally hit the ground more than his receivers the other night against the Bears.
The Bears have a good
Actually,
defense.
take it back. Against Khalil Mack.
Yeah, I was about to say
The
they have
Bears-
Khalil Mack.
They have a good defense.
They have Khalil Mack.
Please tell me
For
who
most
Khalil.
teams, that's all you need
Who does Tampa have?
Tampa.
Yeah.
on defense.
Don't
As
you-
much as I hate to
don't
say
you
it,
dare
as
say
much as
Tom
I hate
Brady.
to break,
Don't
Tom
you
on
Brady.
defense.
On defense,
Hey, who they got on defense?
who's the boy from LSU? Is it no?
There's a lot of people.
We have Quan Alexander now,
I know, but they have what's his name?
They have Devin White.
Yeah, White. They have.
but I think he's hurt.
He might be. Honestly.
Or he was hurt. He might be playing
Okay,
now.
besides the fact, no matter they had no defense or not, our offense against Khalil Mack looked awful. So take away even that, what are we going to do? Put up another 7 points maybe the way we were playing? I mean, Kamara wasn't going nowhere. Breeze was throwing the ball to the ground. Michael Thomas was playing scared. Breeze was playing scared.
Part of the reason that happened is because the Bears have
you-
one of the best defenses in the
No.
NFL.
Okay.
Yes.
Our defensive backs are not solid. Marshall Lattimore is one of the only people out there that I would trust to guard somebody effectively.
Gardner Johnson is one of the top-rated.
Okay, but you
cornerbacks
have
in the
what's
league,
number,
too.
what's number 20's name? His last name is the same. Jenkins, Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah.
That dude can't guard a brick wall. Okay, that dude's awful. Malcolm Jenkins is old. He's
He
he's
could
solid.
guard you.
He probably could. I'm just saying. All right. The odds of us beating Tampa, okay. Antonio Brown not doing much.
Dude, the odds
Mike
of the
Evans.
Saints beating Tampa are like freaking 100%.
The only
There's
person
no
we have
way.
to worry about is Mike Evans.
Yes.
And him alone, he could throw the ball to himself and probably beat the Saints right now.
And
Honestly.
Lattimore has he's done nothing against Lattimore every time we play him.
Look, all I'm saying is that it's the way that we played the other night compared to other
Lattimore
times.
locks him down.
Okay, I'm just saying. Hear me out.
Clamps.
Hear me
Bryant,
out.
clamps.
Hear me out. Okay?
Ooh, straight clamps.
Hear me out. All right? This ain't 2K20 anymore. The way that they played previously, okay, it has been a lot better in the regular season compared to
The
playoffs.
Saints literally have a top 3 defense in the league. You do
A
know
win
that, right?
is
Okay.
a win is a win.
Look,
Ain't
if
that
they
right, Blake?
if they
A win's a
win
win's a win.
Win's a win's
an
a
inch
win,
or a
bro.
mile, when winning's winning. You're right. It's not my quote, but Anyway, so, but okay, would I like to see them go to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I would love to see Breeze get another Super
They're
Bowl.
not going to beat Green Bay.
yeah,
But
no,
they're not going to beat Green Bay.
No,
I don't
but
think
they're
they
going to
would.
make it to
I'm
the
telling you,
NFC Championship.
But to beat the same team 3 times.
I do agree with you in that. It's
That is
hard.
difficult.
But for you to come out and say they don't have a shot?
No, I'm not saying they don't have a shot. I'm just saying
Yes,
there's
you
a
did!
minimum.
Oh my
I'm saying there's a minimum.
gosh! I'm
Hey,
sorry.
You're at about a 12. Let's knock it down a couple notches. To
I'm
about a 6.
sorry.
Look.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying
I don't know if
is
the mic
they
can.
have to pick it up. They have to pick it up. Or they're not. It's going to be a hard game versus Tampa.
You do hold on one
The
time.
Bears.
Please leave. Thank you. I'm taking your chair back.
Look,
I cannot deal with you right now.
I'm just
Look.
The
saying.
Bears have a top 2 defense. 100%.
Breeze is still getting his legs under him. That game with all of his offense back with him, it helps. Okay, it was Michael Thomas's first week of practice back.
He should've been
Activated
watching more
off
film.
the IR. Okay, Kamara didn't practice all week.
Kamara.
He didn't practice for 2 weeks.
I know because he was COVID-fied.
So
We won 21-9.
That's awful.
we actually-
It's the Bears.
They have a good
We
defense.
almost lost to the Bears in the regular season. The Bears are one of the worst teams in the league, dude. The Bears
They
are
made the
awful.
playoffs.
I
They
know,
made the
but
playoffs.
then
That
you
means
compare to
they were-
everybody else.
that
Everyone
means
else
they-
is still garbage too.
They were top.
It makes sense. You do that every time. Look at his arms, even more broke.
They were in the top percent of the league because they made the playoffs.
I'm coming over here with you guys because I don't want to sit next to him because I'm going to end up strangling him.
No, strangle me.
They were in the
I'm
top
saying.
half of the
Gosh.
league. You do know that, right?
Look, I know they made
And they
the
weren't
playoffs.
even the bottom seed. I don't think
I
they
know.
might have been. I'm not sure.
Who?
Bears. I don't think
What
they were the
seed
bottom
was-
seed.
What seed is?
The Saints were 2.
So, yeah, they were 7.
Which is dumb. We should not play the wild card game. I hate the way they changed it. It's
They
stupid.
changed it because of COVID.
I know, but it's
Every
so
game
dumb.
was a wild card game.
I know exactly. That's retarded. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The only 2 teams that didn't play was Green Bay and the Chiefs, was because they were just,
There was
They
a
were the
one
number 1
seed.
seed.
I know, that doesn't make any sense though. Why would the 2 seed have to play a wild card? I mean, make one of the garbage other teams play a wild card. Don't make the Saints, who's had a great season. or
You're just
somebody
mad
like the-
because they only put up 21 against the Bears.
Yeah,
and you
I'm-
think that the
yeah,
Bears
yeah,
suck.
yeah, you think
the
I'll
Bears
lose.
have a good
No,
defense.
dude, they're
They
not a
were-
good team.
Yes,
they have
they
Khalil Mack. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
and-
And who's the defensive back they have?
Everybody plays good around Khalil Mack. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but nobody was playing that great around Drew
Khalil
Brees.
Mack is a leader. The Bears have a good defense. Their
I'm
offense
saying-
struggles.
All I'm saying is we come back next week. Look.
And Mitch
look,
Trubisky's been playing better.
Exactly.
He went
Look.
4-1 to end the season.
Look, you can hate him. All I'm saying is Jimmy Graham had one of the best plays I've ever seen in my life the other night.
To end the game,
To end
he
the
did.
game,
He did.
that was insane.
He did
Did you
catch
see
the
that?
ball and
Jimmy
ran
Graham,
out of the
like
stadium.
double coverage, one hand snagged it in the end zone to end the game, and then ran to the locker room.
he ran out of the stadium.
Everybody was
He
shaking hands,
gone.
and the announcer was like, "Yep, Jimmy's in the shower already."
That's awesome.
Dude, it was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
But did you see the Deshaun Watson stuff?
I was gonna get into it.
Bruh. Oh. If the Dolphins get
I was gonna get into
Deshaun
it.
Watson,
Oh gosh.
he's
But
actually requesting,
what he's
or
considered.
he's considering.
So for me, seeing Deshaun Watson on a team, seeing him, that would. Let me reword it.
Get it out. Stroke.
To see him on a
Hit.
team that would appreciate Deshaun Watson for being Deshaun Watson, how good he was this year. I don't think anybody realized how good he was. He led the league in passing yards this year. He was second in QB rating, and he was third in completion percentage.
Look at his
And
defense though.
first in yards per attempt.
His defense is not there.
No.
at all.
He
He
plays
barely got an
offense.
offense.
That's why.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, of course he's not gonna have a defense. He plays
does
offense.
Laramie Tunsil still play for him?
Yeah, I think so.
He's about the only offensive lineman they have.
Like, consider like teams like the Dolphins.
Dude, the Dolphins have such a good defense. Oh my god, it's insane.
So
Like the Bears.
Something that
No,
gets,
it's better than the Bears.
So who's the better animal here, the dolphin or the bear?
Well, obviously the Bear if we're going animal wise.
Technically.
well, they'll never be in the same
Technically,
realm.
Yeah.
Technically, I mean, all the dolphins
The
got to do is
Dolphin
swim in
is
the water.
smarter. The Bear will never be in the same realm.
Now, see, if the bear climbs a tree, the dolphin can't get the bear, but if the dolphin
If the-
swims, the bear can't get the dolphin.
I was about to say if a dolphin stays in the ocean where it's supposed to be,
I don't know.
a bear's not gonna be like.
Anyway,
What's
They do go
that?
fishing though, so technically they would might do that.
Could you imagine a bear swiping in a
Yes,
river and
but
pulling
they
a
go-
dolphin out?
They go fishing in a river,
stream most of the
in
time.
a stream.
They
Yeah.
can see through. That's one.
Something that anyway,
I swear there was a
Okay,
dolphin in
all
Brother
right.
Bear.
Why are we? Stop.
I swear there was a dolphin in Brother
muzzle his ass.
Please.
Something that always gets brought up between the three, mostly when Trubisky is playing. Trubisky was drafted in the same draft before Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. Could you imagine Deshaun Watson on the Chicago team? The Chicago team with
Chicago.
that defense.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying he would have won a Super Bowl, but he would have been to one, at least by now.
Maybe.
They went to the NFC Championship before with Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, but it's Trubisky. You know?
They made it with Mitchell Trubisky based off of defense alone.
Exactly, but their defense isn't good.
Who's?
The Bears.
Thank God he admitted it.
Houston
Making
has
fun of you.
severely wasted,
Because I have an opinion, man.
severely wasted Deshaun Watson,
100%.
and it's been
I would
sad.
love to see him in
It's been
in the
sad.
old turquoise and orange though. Did
I
Tom
know-
Brady come over to your house?
Yeah. Tom Brady aired this ball.
Yeah, yeah. I know the Dolphins said the Dolphins coach and GM said they have named two of their starters for the 2021 season, but and I actually had this note before
Mm-hmm.
the rumor got started. No, he didn't. I promise you I did. I thought it was crazy.
I believe him.
But if they trade him to the Texans for Deshaun Watson and whatever else they need to give up,
Mhm.
they already have the defense.
Mhm.
They have enough weapons for Deshaun Watson to work with. You've seen what he's working with now,
Mhm.
and he led the league in receiving or passing yards.
It's gonna be scary.
He could. I'm not saying he would win a Super Bowl
They could
there,
bring him to one though.
but he could make some teams hurt.
Yeah. But the Dolphins have 2 picks in each of the first 2 rounds. I think
They have a lot of draft capital.
They have the
for a
third,
good team.
They have the 3rd pick this year, and I think they have the 16th or 18th
Well, the
pick.
thing is, a lot of people, even though the Dolphins are like, yeah, we're sticking with Tua. A lot of people are like, maybe bite the bullet and draft a QB. Why do that?
No.
Trade the pick,
That's what
trade
I'm saying.
Tua, get Deshaun.
Don't even
A
you
veteran
probably don't
QB
even have to
who's
trade
smart.
first round picks though.
I mean, they probably will have to trade some capital with him because Tua's
Probably
underdeveloped.
both of the 2nd round picks.
Something with him. But
Because dude, if they keep their 1st round picks and they don't get a wide receiver because they don't need anything else besides
Another-
a wide receiver.
another thing that goes with it is, let me see if I can find it. I had I think it's the top 10 list of least accurate quarterbacks this season.
Tom Brady's number 1.
Can you guess number? Well, start at number 10. Can you guess number 10?
Tom Brady.
Like as in like the most accurate or least accurate quarterback.
Most of the least 10. Does that make
So
sense?
the
I
top
haven't-
10 least accurate, number 10 being the most accurate of
Of the
people.
least 10.
okay.
Yeah.
I would say number 10 would be
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton is on the list.
Okay, but he's not
It's probably
number 10.
6.
Okay,
I would say he's pretty accurate.
Jared Goff.
I was gonna say Herbert, but he's actually pretty accurate quarterback. He probably wouldn't even be on the list.
No, what's
Who's the Jets quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he's on there. I'd say that's number 10.
Can't think of the dude's name.
What team?
What team?
I see his face. Hold on.
What color?
What team?
He wears red. Hold
Red.
on.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Yes.
Okay. Who's your 10?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. We have Matt Ryan. At
The
number 10.
other person I was thinking of. It really was. They both wear red.
You're right. Sam Darnold's probably number 1. You're correct. I apologize. I jumped the gun.
We have number 9. His percentage was 69.8.
What a guy.
Nice.
That's
That was
pretty
Matt
heavy.
Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
Number 9.
Number 9 is who?
Cam Newton.
Number 9.
He's. I don't think Cam Newton's 9.
From the NFC. I know it doesn't help.
That definitely doesn't help because I don't know divisions at all.
Drew Brees.
Huh?
The most accurate quarterback in NFL history.
He's still
This year.
He's number 9 on the most least accurate.
Colin.
What
Bryant?
defines NFC versus? Is there a
The
order?
Saints are in NFL. There is not.
No,
really.
there's not. That's why it's so confusing.
It's awful.
I would say number
It's-
9.
Like basketball is divided by East and West, you know?
Yeah.
So you can tell who's in the East and who's in the West.
It's National Football League and American Football League.
Isn't it all in America?
I would say number 9 is Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. Number 9.
I don't even know what's going on over there.
Number 9 is Dwayne Haskins.
I don't even know who
Who the
that
hell
That's
is
the
that?
guy,
49ers.
that's the guy from the
Washington football team.
That's when he got released.
He
huh?
got cut.
He got cut.
is. That's probably why he's number 9.
He doesn't even have
the
White-
Whiteskins?
I was gonna say that, but I didn't.
He
know
doesn't
if
even
was
have
on
the logo next to him anymore. He's got an NFL logo.
He's an idiot anyway.
He had 69.6.
Nice.
Number 8.
Cam Newton.
What was 10?
That was Matt Ryan.
No, like what was their number?
Oh, 69.8.
Dude, he said that.
I thought he said 69.6 twice. I was like, okay.
How's this guy number 9 and this guy number 10?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Cam Newton.
I'd say Cam
Is
Newton's
this all
probably
NFC?
No, it's just the NFL.
NFL in general.
I'll agree with Cam Newton here.
This is the NFC.
Doesn't help me.
I don't know what
I don't know all the
they all play
AFCs,
in America.
NFCs, AFCs.
Some of them I probably won't know,
CFCs.
but this one I know.
Some of them go to London and play. Well, they didn't this year, but.
I might say Cam Newton because he's probably below 5 for sure.
Tom Brady. 68.8.
Thank you.
We gotta keep guessing.
The one time I don't guess
Thank
Tom
you.
Brady.
The next one is
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Sam Darnold.
Cam Newton. Yes! 68%.
Oh, I'm kind of hurt. I got like just these 2 fingers right here.
It's cold here, huh?
Yeah.
Number 6.
Okay. Question before I answer this one: are we going based off of
Completion percentage.
like completion percentage per games played, or is this like just overall in the season with a certain amount of pass attempts?
I don't know. This is just the stat that was on the post.
Okay.
Took a screenshot.
All right.
This is the least accurate quarterbacks in the league this year.
Obviously, next one is Taysom Hill, unless it's only starting quarterbacks, or if it's all quarterbacks. I would say Taysom Hill.
I'm gonna go Ryan Fitzmagic on this one.
Who played for the Colts?
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers. He's pretty good.
Okay.
It's like actually really
I don't know if
good.
he's in NFC.
It doesn't matter.
The Colts. What are they?
I don't know.
They are the AFC, I believe, because the Saints played them in the Super Bowl,
That makes so much
and the
sense.
Saints are in the NFC. But this team is the NFC.
Yep.
There's only been one AFC team.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was Cam Newton's team.
Scam Newton.
And
Oh, so this guy's from Tampa. Not Tampa. Panthers. Who plays for the? Oh, Teddy Bridgewater.
I really don't know.
one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater, bro. What do you mean?
I really don't know who it would be. I'm trying to think of all the teams, but I need to look up a list of NFC versus AFC.
We'll
I
spit
have-
it out.
No.
Andy Dalton.
Who?
Andy Dalton.
He's still alive.
Well, he got picked up over the offseason and played when Dak Prescott got hurt.
I so forgot that he still was in the league.
I didn't know he even had his cheerleading now for the cowgirl still.
Number 5.
Fitzmagic, 100%.
You can look up a list of NFL teams if you
I
need.
searched it like 20 minutes ago and it's still loading. Still loading.
Nerding.
Yeah, it's loading. I had to connect to my own.
Number 5. Who's like halfway okay, halfway inaccurate?
A lot of people. Tua. Tua is one of those people.
Yeah, Tua would be one of those people. He doesn't. Question is the wide receiver who filled in for the Broncos. Is he on here? That man was pretty inaccurate.
He is not on the list.
Who was the Broncos quarterback before they got hurt or COVID died?
It was Drew Lock.
I would say Drew Lock. There you go. Number 5.
Baker Mayfield.
No. You're an idiot.
He has been on fire this year.
Thank you. Who is it?
Who'd you say?
Fitzmagic?
It is Alex Smith
For the Vikings.
for the Washington
Never mind.
football team.
Never mind.
Two of them? No wonder why they suck so bad.
I really
They
gotta
made
stop
the
talking.
playoffs.
That's why they don't have a name.
I really gotta stop talking. I really said it things on that. For the Vikings. Wait, who's the Vikings?
I totally missed
Kirk
that. Kirk Cousins.
I heard it. I just ignored it.
I didn't even
Number
hear it.
4.
Kirk Cousins. No, he's pretty accurate.
Well, he's not on this list, so
Is it AFC or NFC?
it is the AFC.
That's what we're looking at right now.
It is a black screen, Mason.
Yeah.
And you'll have better luck
Look at all
looking
the
at
different-
this.
Look at all the different tiny house.
No,
Tiny house. Dude, I need to fix my...
This one's the AFC.
it is a AFC team.
Let me
AFC.
see.
But I even typed in like I got connected to my phone. AFC versus NFC teams.
Mason, just look at it on your phone.
I'd rather look at it over Trick's shoulder.
It just works better this way. We're honestly just battling to see which.
Dude,
I'm gonna go with old Ben Roethlisberger, number 4.
The team who had the best record.
When they play a bunch of Broncos.
They went 11-0 for the first 11
Okay,
weeks.
fine.
No.
Fine, no.
We locked it in.
Yeah,
No.
this is AFC, right?
AFC.
AFC? No, he said
He
Ben.
said Ben.
No, I'm not going with Ben. Who plays for the Titans?
I know it's not them.
Ryan Tannehill.
I'll go
We're
with
going to
Tannehill.
Patriots. Who's the Jets quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Okay, the Texans.
Who's the Jaguars?
They had like 5 quarterbacks.
So true.
Is Joe Burrow on this list?
Joe Burrow is not on this list.
Thank God. I was about to be upset.
You think it's probably quarterback?
Absolutely not. Oh, Trace McSorley.
Race McSorley.
Who's the?
I don't know how much Lamar actually throws the ball. So
Okay, he said Big Ben.
I'm not saying Big Ben. I'm
Then he
saying
said-
Ryan Tannehill.
Then he said
Now,
Ryan
dude,
Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill is one of the most accurate quarterbacks this year.
You're right.
He is going
You're right.
off.
You're right. All he does is this. Here, Derek.
Yeah.
Dude,
Here,
his,
Derek.
he's
What does
got-
he have to do? He's
his-
got AJ Brown
Oh,
too.
in my ear.
Oh, I went over this like last week or the week before. Him and Patrick Mahomes have like similar stats, passing stats. Like he's done very well passing.
So which one's worse? If I said Ben Roethlisberger or Ryan Tannehill?
Both of them are
Probably
bad
Ryan
answers. Both of them.
I feel like we went over half these teams.
It is Sam Darnold.
By the time I started getting Sam Darnold.
Number 3. We only got 3 left.
NFC or AFC?
It is. Ooh, I don't know this one.
Just tell me a team and I'll tell you the quarterback.
What team is it?
I would give it away.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It would definitely give it
What
away.
color is the team?
What color?
Oh man, what?
Home color.
It is AFC.
Okay. Alright, let's see. This is okay. So we got the Bills, we got the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Jets. Who plays for the Jets? Nobody. Yep.
Sam Darnold.
Like I said,
Just remember that.
I know it. Okay, so it's not the Texans. The Colts. Titans, Ravens.
The Raiders.
The Bengals quarterback.
It was Burrow, then
Joe-
Finley,
it
I
was
think.
Yeah, I don't know
Joseph.
who's the back. Okay, yeah.
It was definitely Joseph.
I'll go with the Broncos quarterback. I forgot his name.
Drew Lock.
Drew
You
Lock.
think it's the Chiefs quarterback?
No.
I do not think it's Patty Mahomes.
Who's the Chargers quarterback?
No,
Derek Carr.
No.
No, it's the Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is your answer?
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek Carr
Carr
is
is
a good
100% my answer.
I'm going with
Go with Mason's answer.
Denver Broncos quarterback.
Drew Lock
Damn.
from the Denver Broncos.
Yes.
Number
Suck
2.
it, nerds.
NFC, I say.
NFC.
National Football League.
No.
National Football Conference.
I don't know. Who do we do already?
Well,
we went through so many names. Well, we could have guessed the name and it didn't like.
Trace McSorley. No, no. What'd you say? NFC?
NFC.
NFC, huh?
The Rams quarterback? No. Who's the Vikings quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
But he throws lasers
Yeah,
to
he throws laser beams.
Sometimes he's very off target.
I'll go Kyler Murray on this one.
Kyler Murray.
Yep.
We have one answer locked in.
Who was the starting quarterback before they put Jalen Hurts?
Carson
Wentz.
I would say Carson Wentz is this one.
Okay.
Who's the Giants quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
I would say Daniel Jones.
He's Biggie Whack.
We have Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh man,
Is the answer.
I really thought about saying the Bears too. I was like, oh, we haven't said them.
That makes sense.
Number uno.
This one, 100%
NFC.
my previous answer.
Who'd you say?
The
Carson Wentz?
Carson Wentz.
Carson
Jalen Hurts.
Wentz.
Is it in NFC or AFC?
It is an AFC team, so
Never mind.
Bryant is wrong.
Bryant is wrong.
All right, gotta go back.
Well, it's not Sam Darnold.
It's got to be the Jaguars now. It's your boy, Money Mustache.
Bryant is going with Money Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew?
That is what Bryant is
Or
going
full
with.
beard dude, Fitzpatrick. Does he play for the Jags still?
Funny enough,
Oh,
Gardner
he really
Minshew
don't.
was very accurate this year.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Mason is going with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Is two of the Dolphins like number 1 QB?
No.
Either Ryan Fitzpatrick or Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Who was the other quarterback for other than Mustache Man for the
Could
Jags?
not tell you,
Or it's
so-
just Mustache Man. I'm going.
They had
Mustache
like
Man.
5
They're
quarterbacks.
literally 1 for 15. So if it's not him, I don't know how. I mean,
Dude, Gardner Minshew is a goat.
he is, but I don't know
He
how.
played. They lost a lot, but he had good like.
Okay, well I'm probably wrong then because Blake's already telling me that I'm wrong. But I mean,
Whoever the Dolphins QB.
They had 2. They literally played 50-50. So
Yeah.
Alabama boy
Tua
or
or
Beard Man.
Trubisky.
I've seen.
I mean, not Trubisky.
It's either Alabama boy or
I've
Thor
seen
Ragnarok.
both of them play, and I'm telling you, Fitzmagic is love him as a quarterback, but he's not very good. He's getting on the old end of his career.
Okay, so not Tua then.
So Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
It is Tua Tagovailoa.
Wow.
I will punch you in the throat.
I thought it was
Because
hilarious how hard he was going for Fitzmagic.
Well, see, I watched both of them play. Tua also threw like 3 passes a game and went 1 for 3 every single game.
He got pulled. God.
You're doing most accurate list. I could probably get those right.
I don't have that list, my friend.
No, you should go find one.
All sports talk.
For coaches in the NFL, Eagles have fired their coach, Doug Peterson, because did you see what happened at the end of their game, Mason?
Mm-mm.
They were fighting for a playoff spot because the NFC East was horrible and nobody knew who was going to win.
Yeah.
It was all up in the air, literally until the last second. And then Jalen Hurts, he was, he had 2 touchdowns, I think, and he was doing good. They were in the game. I think they were only down by 3. And he pulled him at halftime and then put in like a backup quarterback, and they lost bad
Why would they do that?
because they kind of just gave up.
Was it like a bad game at halftime, or was it a close game?
No, they were down by 3, I think.
All right,
Wow.
I have
Very
a top 10 list for most accurate quarterbacks of 2020.
Let me just finish the coaches thing. Chargers fired their coach, which would be a very sexy job for coaches because of their offense. Because Justin Herbert did very good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Jets fired their coach, which ruined Sam Darnold. Jacksonville fired their coach, and Urban Meyer is supposedly in the hunt for that job. Supposedly they're going after him.
Why don't he just stay in the grave where he belongs?
I don't see Urban Meyer being an NFL coach.
No.
I don't.
Just like
it's
I
very
don't-
tough for me to see.
What
Imagine
what teams has he coached before?
Florida Gators and Ohio State, and others in college, but
Yeah.
those are the two main ones.
Yeah. All right, Bryant. You said that you were going to talk all that noise about
So the top 10,
top 10
most,
most
accurate.
accurate quarterbacks.
So are we
of
starting at number
2020.
10?
Starting at number 10.
At number 10.
Yep.
AFC or NFC?
He doesn't know.
I don't know. Hold on.
Give this list to Blake.
What's
Hold
the
on.
team?
No. I'm not telling you the team. Hold on.
I know.
Let me,
I'm just trying to get him.
let me
I know my quarterbacks. I'm not gonna get one right on this one.
screenshot. And
I could probably know people in the list,
They're in the
but I don't
NFC.
know the order.
NFC.
NFC.
I just got rid of
NFC. Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
NFC number 10.
I'm gonna get people in the list, but not in the right order. Watch.
mine. NFC.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Kirk.
For old Cousins?
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Number 10. Who the heck is the Cleveland Bulldogs?
What?
Teddy Bridgewater?
I don't know.
Look at some Wikipedia stuff.
Cleveland
I will go with who's quarterback for 49ers currently?
I don't know.
Garoppolo?
I don't know if he still is. He got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt. Did he? Is he playing? I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
No. Number 10, I'm going to go Kyler Murray.
Okay. Blake, you were right. Kirk Cousins.
Trey? Who'd you vote?
I feel like I caught
Teddy
you off
Bridgewater.
guard when I said
You
that.
did. I was like, oh, sheesh. All right. Cool.
Alright, next up.
How does this make any type of sense right now?
What?
Whatever. I'm just going based off the list. Number 9.
Russell Wilson.
He'd be
Where they
farther
at?
than that.
Oh wait, what
Where they at?
league?
NFC.
NFC?
NFC. I'll stick with Russell Wilson
I think Russell's going to be higher.
or
than
Matt
that.
Stafford.
Yeah, I'll go Matt Stafford. I think. Let me see.
Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I'd say Matt Stafford, honestly. This is a good spot for number 9.
Matt Stafford's a sneaky one though. He could be up there.
He
He,
probably
could
could.
possibly be top 3.
Who does he have the ball for? Who does he have to throw to?
Galloway.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a. They have a sneaky good wide receiver core at Detroit.
Their defense would be just god awful then.
Mm-hmm. They keep getting a lot of good rookie running backs there,
Oh,
and they keep getting hurt.
Would you just forward it to all of us on accident so we can look at it?
I think Detroit fired their coach too, actually, in the middle of the season. So they'll be looking for some coaching.
I really don't know. I don't know who I would put low enough.
Oh my god.
Alright, everybody guess.
I'm gonna guess Drew Brees every time until I get it right.
Alright, well, we all put our answers in.
Mason?
Number 9.
Aaron Rodgers.
Really? Aaron Rodgers
I
is
would have
that
put
high?
him higher.
Aaron
That's
Rodgers.
crazy. I was waiting for him, honestly.
I would have set him around 5.
Yep.
If that's the case,
My
I'm
prediction
going
for Drew Brees might be closer than I thought, baby.
What's the next division for number 8?
AFC.
Okay, maybe not.
AFC.
Baker Mayfield. No, yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Josh Allen.
Ooh, that's a good one. Dang. Oh, there's so many good
Or
options. Ooh, there's so many good options. I don't want to go Baker. No. Alright, Deshaun Watson.
Hold on. This thing's messed up.
what are you doing
Patrick
over there?
We're going TikTok at the same time.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess the 2 top people. Patrick Mahomes.
Alright, well, no, because, okay, well,
I'm going Deshaun.
just hold up. 'Cause
Deshaun.
The ones that I got right now, you know who the number 1 person is right now?
Who?
AJ McCarron. And he threw 1 pass. The number 2 guy is Easton Stick. He
Who?
threw 1 pass.
It's got to be a wide receiver.
It's gotta be.
I don't know, but both of them are at 100%. Hold on, let me
Well, yeah, they threw 1
let me
pass.
find a different one.
That's a good statistic.
Oh, I don't think I would have got that list right.
No, I wouldn't have.
Was Deshaun number 8, Alias?
No.
What was
Who-
it?
Okay,
Who was it?
alright, here's a new one.
So we got to start at 10 now?
Gosh.
This is the right one.
Can we skip to number 8? Can you just tell us 10 and 9?
Alright, 10 was Deshaun Watson, 9 was Jared Goff. Cool.
Okay.
Number 8.
I wouldn't
And
guess those,
it's
you got that wrong.
on NFC now.
NFC.
Drew Brees.
Now I'm all kind of lost.
So Jared Goff and Deshaun Watson are gone already.
Kirk Cousins.
Or I'll do Teddy Bridgewater this time because he wasn't the other two.
I'll go with Matt Stafford.
Russell Wilson.
I thought about it.
Number 7, staying in the NFC.
NFC.
Teddy Bridgewater. I'm gonna get it till I get him or Drew Brees.
Kirk Cousins.
Is Drew Brees
Neither
on the
one
board?
of them are in the top 10, so.
Neither one of them are in the top
Nope.
10.
Who's not in the top 10?
Drew
Drew
Brees
Brees.
or Teddy Bridgewater?
I can believe that.
Um,
Cousins is number 7.
You sure about that?
You're right. No, yeah, I'm sure about it.
Okay.
NFC, you said?
Yes.
It's
It's gonna shock you, probably.
Where if it's a mess.
Did you just say Russell Wilson?
Oh,
Scroll up, Trey. Scroll up. Keep going.
Who's around quarterback? Who's around? Tell me fast.
Daniel Jones.
Hmm?
Daniel Jones.
That's what you said?
Yep.
Have you locked yours in yet?
Who'd you say? Who'd you ask me?
Who's the Rams? He says gonna surprise me.
The Rams. He already said him.
Oh, that's right, Jared. Go off.
There you go.
Jalen Hurts. Oh yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Dang it.
Tyler. That doesn't surprise me that much. I tried to go off the wall because you said it would surprise
Yeah.
me.
Number 6, going to the AFC.
The
AFC?
AFC.
Yep.
Lamar
Herbert.
Jackson.
Herbert.
He said Lamar.
Close.
Who's close?
Blake.
Dang
Does
it.
it rhyme with Herbert?
Sherbert.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because Baker Mayfield doesn't rhyme with Herbert.
Let's see. Who's
That's
close?
what I was about to get.
Who's close? It's got to be the. Oh yeah, it's the Raiders quarterback, 100%. Derek Carr.
He did have a good first half of the
Derek
season.
Carr, locked in, not changing no matter what. Derek Carr. Tell me, just tell me I'm right. I know I'm right. Tell me I'm right.
Mason.
Josh Allen.
He was my first
I
guess.
hate this game.
Yeah, he just
Number 5, staying in the AFC.
AFC.
Ben Roethlisberger, yes.
Lamar Jackson.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mm.
One time I didn't
Staying in the AFC for 4.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Everything has been a lie.
Say the Buffalo Bills quarterback.
That was Josh Allen was 6.
Dang it. I don't know these quarterbacks. It's not Baker. Do not say Baker.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's
Who
not
is
the
it?
top 10.
Herbert.
I knew he was accurate this year, but I didn't
If you
think
say,
he was that
AFC, I
accurate.
swear it's Ben Roethlisberger. There's no way.
Yep, staying in the AFC.
Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah. No, it's not because you took you all.
Because he took him a while.
Deshaun Watson. Or did you already say Deshaun? No, Deshaun was 10.
Deshaun was 10.
Let's see. Who's the Colts?
Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers. He's not that high though. I don't think. Oh, I'll say or Derek Carr. Derek Carr. Yeah, Derek Carr. No, Philip
Or
Rivers.
Derek Carr. Derek Carr. Derek
No,
Carr.
Philip Rivers locked in. Boop. That's it.
No, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea?
As in, I have no idea.
He doesn't know who to
Kyle,
say.
I don't know who to say.
Who is it?
Been a lie at this
Big
point.
Ben.
No!
Let's go.
I changed my answer because you didn't know.
I did that on purpose.
Who's number 2? AFC or NFC?
I don't know if this is right, but we're gonna roll with it.
All right, cool with it.
NFC.
NFC?
Yeah.
Got it. Off rip, I can point to the team right now. Where's he at?
Matt, you said Aaron Rodgers already, huh?
Mm,
No, you didn't, Aaron Rodgers.
Mm,
Aaron Rodgers is on the other list.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say A-Ron. Where is it? No. Yeah, A-Ron.
No, Kirk Cousins.
You already said Kirk Cousins. Lays on those
Other
lists.
list.
I do not know.
It says Tom Brady, but he was on the inaccurate list. So,
That's why I was like writing off.
Hmm.
the
but that's
inaccurate.
what it says
Interesting.
according to accuracy.
Okay. Number 1 was
Number
accurate,
1.
accurate quarterback. NFC, AFC.
Honda.
NFC.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. If I'm wrong, nope. I'm going Kirk Cousins on this one. And if I'm wrong, I'm going home right now. So be it. You say
I'll
Aaron?
go with Blake.
I'm going Kurt.
Matt Ryan, 75.3%.
He was on the top 10 of most.
Yeah,
least
okay,
accurate.
guys. I went 0 for 10. Cool.
That's what it says, bro. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
But, interesting.
My head's just freezing.
Um,
I'm starving.
so, sticking on the quarterback topic. We have quite a few high-quality quarterbacks possibly retiring this year.
Drew Brees.
Drew
Brees.
That's the first one I saw.
Tom
Probably Aaron
Brady.
Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers
Aaron Rodgers
he's
too.
kicking. He's going up on his level.
I'd
again.
say Tom Brady might retire this year. That's a hard mic, though.
For my list, I have Ben Roethlisberger. He's a hard. It's a good possibility.
I've been saying that.
Phillip Rivers.
Ben, I see what you did there. Nice one.
Phillip Rivers. Apparently, he's been talking about retiring if he didn't go too far this year. Like, Tom Brady is like a not likely but possible.
Flip of a
'Cause-
coin.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. Drew Brees is a very likely.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Smith is a 50-50. Matt Ryan, I put on there because
What? The last name?
yeah, I'll have an explanation for it. I have a reason for it.
Who's the last one?
Matt Ryan because I just feel like his game is declining. I feel like that one's more of the next 2 years type of thing.
Did you put Cam Newton on there?
My last one was Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
My last one, my prediction is not this year, but the next couple of years is Cam Newton. Because I feel like he's just not going to find a place in the league. Because if you can't find a place on the Patriots, I feel like you won't be able to find a place on any team to play. He's just not at his elite level anymore. Not even a good level of quarterback anymore.
The same thing with Eli Manning, though.
And he retired when he got bad.
Hey, y'all seen his new commercial about Red Hot sauce? He says, I've been really enjoying my retirement. He's like, I get to use red sauce on everything. He's like, I put that. And it's like, it bleeps out the S word. He's like, I put that on everything. It's a pretty good commercial. It's pretty funny.
Hilarious.
I know. Y'all gotta watch it. I know I'm not as funny as Eli Manning, but
Bro, we're an hour.
Eli
and a half
Manning's
in.
not really that funny.
that's what makes it funny. Because he's just sitting like a dead burrito. He's like, yeah, I put that on everything.
I don't have too much more football. Something interesting for the Saints.
Oh, really
Next year.
does now.
It's a decent hot take, but it's not a hot take at the same time.
That's when we need to play.
What?
Hot take.
What's hot take?
Where you eat wings and you gotta answer questions.
I'm cool with that. I like hot wings and the questions.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Go get ranch.
no.
I'm getting ranch. Y'all are horrible people for that.
I eat starving.
Anyway,
Same, dude. Want to go to Wingstop?
so I've
Yeah.
for the past like couple seasons, I've known that they've had like a cap space issue, and they're not supposed to go over a certain amount of money in the NFL. Like MLB, you can pay whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how bad they are anywhere from for this next season, 95 to 100 million over the limit. Which
Well, is
is
that with Drew Brees on the team or without Drew Brees?
either way because he still has guaranteed money.
Yeah. For the next 2 years.
And I was looking at it, and if they were to cut every player on the roster, they would still be 38 million over the limit.
Yeah.
And doing like restructuring and stuff, they would to be under the limit and restructure contracts and get rid of people, sell trades to the league or to other people or whatever. To get under the limit, they would barely be able to field a team, much less be competitive in the league. So
What you're saying is this is the last year for the Saints to try and win the Super Bowl?
they have two options. And they can either become a bad team and save money and be an 0-16 like very very bad team and for the next 5 years and rebuild everything because it's kind of like an end of an era anyway.
Yeah.
Or they can try and salvage things, which I don't know if they want to do that or what, and they just give up draft picks and pay the rest out of pocket. I mean, they have the money to do it, but it's just to continue to be a good or decent team. Because, I mean, they don't really have a quarterback for the next year or so.
Unless they draft one.
Unless they draft
Jameis
one.
Winston's looking mighty fine.
I have a comment about that, too,
I will
later.
refuse to watch football that the Saints are on my TV if Jameis Winston is their quarterback.
Can you believe James Winston won a Heisman?
Did he win a Heisman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
The
did.
year they won the
National
championship.
That blows my mind.
So,
Literally.
if they don't do anything, they're
So
going to be
bad.
They could that reward to anybody.
they're going to be the Cleveland Browns for the next 5 years.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they are a cap space hell right now.
At least that means good draft picks. We might get Jalen Waddle. Yes. Waddle. You know,
Not this year.
I know, but eventually. Is he going to the draft this year?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. We'll get somebody.
Somebody.
Somebody in the next 5 years will get him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm decent draft
Um, But, you know, speaking of the draft, looking forward into the offseason, we have the draft, we have the trades, we have free agency, and, you know, speaking on our respective teams, we have Miami, New Orleans, and we can get into any other teams we want to, if we want. For you, in your opinion, what do you think Miami needs?
A wide receiver.
A wide receiver.
They don't have.
That's
that
what I
many-
have listed out, but
They don't have many playmakers. They don't need a quarterback. They don't. I mean,
I
really,
mean,
really and truly, they could probably use.
what I have listed is for Miami playmakers or trade for Deshaun and then get him a decent wide receiver or running back.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Wide receiver and a running back.
Like something.
Because
Because, I mean, he could do it without, but just get him something, make the man happy, make his life a little easy.
The last decent running back they had was Jay Ajayi.
I'm pretty sure this is Deshaun Watson is the most sacked quarterback since he's been drafted.
The only offensive lineman he has is Laramie Tunstall.
Yeah. But, yeah, playmakers. You know, draft, sign something, trade for.
They need to get Devontae, bro. If they can get Devontae,
They do have the number 3 pick. But
No,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think- I don't-
Devontae's number 3 pick worthy.
No, I think he's only number 6 or so, like number 5 or 6. I
But,
think
I mean, them having the number 3 pick, it's sketchy to trade down for something like that.
Oh, I read a mock draft earlier, and they said that the Eagles had the 5th pick, so the Eagles were probably going to pick up Devontae, and then right after that, Jamar Chase was going to go 6th to the Detroit Lions. So those are the first 2 wide receivers on the list that they
the
said.
Lions are so bad, though.
But the Lions could use a wide receiver.
They could use a lot of things.
They could.
Yeah, but I don't know if I...
That would
being
be
an
pretty
LSU fan, I don't know if I want Jamar Chase to go there because I think Matt Stafford wants to leave there. So,
Yeah. But I would like to see
Matt
Devontae.
Stafford is very
If Jalen
good.
Hurts was throwing the ball to Devontae, that would be pretty lit. Pretty cool.
I mean, it would, but I did... Yeah,
You
he
know
did.
what else would be pretty cool? If Deshaun Watson was throwing it to him, too.
That would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
It'd be even cooler if Patty Mahomes was throwing it to him.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, right. They're not going to get
I'm
two
just
superstars.
saying. I'm just saying.
he wouldn't
Well,
have a
3.
shot.
If we were just throwing some some logs out there.
He wouldn't have a shot to get
Oh,
him Devontae.
Wingstop, you can pay for me.
I'm not paying for you to go to Wingstop.
On Wingstop alone.
You're getting red beans later.
You're right. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Um,
I'm just going to go through the drive-thru.
They have a drive-through?
I thought the
No, it's
Wingstop.
somewhere.
Oh, somewhere. For New Orleans,
thought they did though.
I don't know. I might order it and pick it up.
Or do something.
No.
I'll bring you cash.
No. Order your own stuff.
Wow. What a guy.
God.
for New Orleans, it's a big QP decision. It's
What pick do they have?
we don't know yet. They're still playing.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
It's Jameis Winston's going to be a free agent, but we don't know how much he's matured. He's obviously he plays at an elite quarterback level. He
eats
put up,
W's, by the way.
huh?
He eats W's, in case you're wondering.
He's
Wheaties?
he's
Eats
always put up
W's.
stats.
Yeah, like
All right, that's
Wheaties,
enough
yeah.
out of you two. We gotta split them up. We gotta do something. We can't put them on the same side.
Why?
You
Have you
two.
not seen the video of him eating a W in
Mason,
the
it was
Superdome?
like 4 years ago.
I
They're
know.
gonna talk across us.
I don't know.
Why? Do we bother you as a power side over here? No,
We're having conversations, and then y'all just go off on tangents about random.
That's who we are. Sorry, Blake.
He said it. Okay, not me.
Hey.
Anyway.
He woke up late and is in a bad mood. So
I wasn't in a bad mood.
Jameis Winston. We don't know if he's matured, but he could have.
Blake,
Taysom Hill isn't a quarterback,
Blake,
in my opinion.
Before you even keep going,
What?
could you repeat that line about James Winston being mature?
We don't know. Nobody has seen him. He's been learning, supposedly.
It's James Winston.
Yeah.
So no, he is not matured. And
People
he never
change.
will mature.
People change.
Him? No, he's not. Anybody that goes on the sideline and puts his fingers like this and eats it, never gonna change.
so Wheaties.
Anyway, Taysom Hill, not a quarterback.
Baker Mayfield's also a goat.
He wasn't when he first got in the league.
I didn't say he was.
Did y'all know he lives in the Brown Stadium? I've seen the commercials.
Yes, I saw the stupid commercial.
Those are quite annoying.
He lives
And
there.
it was very annoying.
Have y'all
Every
seen-
commercial he's in is annoying.
I don't want to go that far.
The Hulu ones are bad.
The Hulu ones are very bad.
I like the one where he's like eating cereal in the morning and he's like watching TV on the big jumbotron thing in the stadium. He's like, just
I don't,
down.
I don't know what the Saints want to do with their draft pick, but they're going to have a late first-round draft pick. And I guess, what is it, 23 and back or something around there.
Something.
Which means they'll have an early second round on it.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean that. Mac Jones is going to be a late first-round pick.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. He's
Quarterback talent-wise, he's probably top 5 in the quarterbacks.
Yeah, I guess.
But right now, on the list of QBs, they have Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, they have Zach Wilson.
Justin Fields is going to be a bust.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be bust.
Oh, 100%.
They have the Zach Wilson kid, the BYU.
He's
and then they
pretty
have
good.
the North Dakota State guy, the Trey Lance or something.
Everybody just goes all out for North Dakota State.
Um,
They're very good. But
and
I
then
would
there's-
love to see them play at D1 school.
Kyle Trask, Mac Jones, no specific order for them too. Mac Jones has played out of his mind in the playoffs though.
You know who-
But Mac Jones, because there's wide receivers, running backs, everything to get drafted, offensive linemen, defensive players, he's a late first round pick in my I think. And he's smart. He's smart. He can read defenses. Yes, he had an elite wide receiver to play with, but what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he had an elite wide receiver to play with, but he still had to read and make decisions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could help, but they have to fix the cap issue. Maybe they can draft him, teach him how to play. What are you doing?
Talk about sports, bro. What are you talking about?
What are you doing the 2 for?
I didn't do Why are you?
Why are you laughing? I'm missing something.
No, you're not. Talk about James Winston some more. We love that.
And if not, just add to the defense. Okay, I'm done with football.
How about the Yankees?
How long have we been going so far?
We've gone for an hour and 20 minutes.
I mean, you want to just go ahead and just not do anything else but football this week?
That's fine.
I mean, nothing really happened with basketball. Nothing happened
I mean, we
with
could
golf.
talk about the stuff that didn't get put into the last one because, like, the NBA expansion talks. And we could talk about, where we wanted to put teams and stuff.
We did do that.
It was in the last one, but
It
we
is.
didn't get to post it.
9 o'clock. So
And
I go to bed. I work early in the morning.
Brian.
Okay, go to bed. I got work early in the morning.
Yeah. I wish I could work nights like you,
Man,
man.
I freaking love working nights, bro. Sleep all day.
Anyway,
We can highlight some things. Lonzo's definitely the worst basketball player of all the brothers. Apparently now we see because LaMelo absolutely handled him with the Hornets. Aaron Gordon yacked on old Giannis last night. It wasn't even that good of a dunk, honestly. I don't know how he
It's
made
actually
it.
horrible.
So why'd you
tried
say
to
that
do
he yacked on him?
Because
That's what
everyone,
everybody
blew it out of proportion because it was Giannis trying to take a
Twitter
charge.
was saying, yeah, he yacked on him. But NBA is talking about expanding the league.
And the other brother got signed a D-League. The Jello brother.
Yeah, he
Jello?
Yeah.
LaJello?
Let
Is that
you
his name?
Something
Um,
like that, yeah.
Leangelo, the thief, the purse thief or watch thief, whatever it was.
Oh,
His
that guy.
22nd NBA career now is a
What two cities did we say were legit teams?
The
Vegas?
Seattle.
No.
Oh, they said Seattle wanted to do a team. Didn't you say that? They wanted to bring back because the last time there was a team that was a Supersonics.
I think I listed Pittsburgh and Vegas as my 2 cities.
Yeah. If they were adding 2, we could do.
Well, I think you have to add 2.
Yeah,
Because
but it was Vegas and then
I would say Seattle over
the
there.
place in Canada,
Oh yeah.
Ontario, because Ontario's on this side of the.
No, it wasn't Ontario. It was Vancouver.
Yeah, but Ontario, the thing.
I think Ontario's not a city. I think it's a
No,
province.
it's a province.
Yeah.
Province. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's on the left side, so it would be on the west side of the globe.
Something along those lines. I think adding an international team like that,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
a US.
Pittsburgh, and then.
I want an Anchorage, Alaska team. That'd be pretty cool. Called like the Penguins or something, or the Alaskan Whales.
Kind of like the Pittsburgh Penguins, the NHL team.
Something like that. Or better yet, how about we combine 2 of our favorites, the Alaskan Bear Dolphins.
I'm not a huge
And
fan.
then the walrus.
Oh, I thought we were talking about bears and dolphins earlier. So. Nice. I mean, it could be a dolphin bear. if you
Another
like.
thing I saw this week after we
the
did.
Alaskan bullworms.
After we did that one last week, the Timberwolves are selling their team, and it brought the question to mind. If you were to buy,
You want to pitch in and buy it?
if you were to buy a team,
Uh-huh.
which team would it be, like business wise, not counting the Lakers?
The Suns.
Because would you do it like build buy a team that's already got the money market, got everything built already, or would you buy a team and try to build it up?
Buy a team, try to build it up.
I would buy the Miami Heat. Easy.
For what?
Because he's seen Jimmy Butler's thing.
Yeah,
What?
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's
I
because
just-
5 of their players aren't playing this week.
Well, I'm
because
just
of
waiting.
COVID.
I want.
So you would be out of luck
Well,
right
the
now.
thing is, think about it, because we could do the whole Tyler Hero as our main, the face of the franchise, and then our team song could be "I can be your hero, baby."
Oh my god! I can kiss away the pain. Is that the next line?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We had all lines.
We haven't played Call of Duty forever together, because nobody wants to play Cold War.
No, because somebody doesn't want to play Warzone.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
I would do the Suns.
The Suns.
Why?
Why
Yeah.
the Suns?
Because they have the least biggest potential to be a good team.
The least biggest potential.
They don't have one pure weapon on their team.
They have the biggest potential to be a bad team.
They have Devin Booker.
That's the only person
but,
they have.
That's it. When you compare him to other point guards or the 2 guards, he's not gonna outplay anybody. He scored 67 points as a rookie, but since then he's just been a good asset for a team.
Yeah.
He's not like a James Harden, LeBron James, Giannis, Kyrie, KD kind of person. Luka even.
I think I would do the old the Cavs.
The Cavs.
Yeah. Because it's Cleveland. I've always wanted to go to Cleveland.
That's why I said Miami, but y'all were like, "Whoa." I was like, "Wow."
I mean, I didn't question it. I was just.
But from a business standpoint, I would do the Suns.
Oh, yeah, I would do Cleveland because, who do they have now? Exactly.
I was trying to think of
Sexton, is that his name?
They still got
Yeah, they got Sexton, but he was a freaking animal in college. Oh,
Doesn't
God.
JR still play for them?
No.
No.
Who's he play?
He played for the Lakers last
Yeah,
year,
he
didn't
played
he?
for the Lakers
In the
last
playoffs.
year.
Pretty sure he
Because-
got him.
In the bubble.
Because there was something about the weed thing. There was a whole meme going around whenever LeBron caught Bronny smoking weed, and then everybody was like, "Oh, he got it from J.R. Smith."
That's understandable.
So,
There's no other team that doesn't have a superstar weapon on it that I would pay to have them. Because the Timberwolves. I want the Timberwolves.
who do the Timberwolves have? Do they have KT?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But even that's still.
Hey, you know who I would not in the last team that I would never in my life ever purchase if I had enough money? The freaking 76ers. You want to know why? Because they have Joel
But
Embiid.
you could get rid of him. You're the owner.
100%. I would make sure that I would
I'd
probably
buy
put
those.
so many racist allegations against that man.
Whoa!
I swear. Whoa! Against him. All right, not me.
Yo, Embiid lives matter. Okay?
Allegations, you're.
Embiid lives matter.
Embiid doesn't do anything.
Woohoo!
Honestly, I would.
Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys.
Without player, like not because of players or anything, but because of location. Toronto or Philly is one of my two.
Philly.
Cheesesteaks, I
But
love.
I think.
Oh, dude,
so
Philly
good.
I think
cheesesteaks.
I wish they had a place around here for them because I
They
love
do.
them.
I think
Where?
Toronto would be my
Mike's.
number one.
Jersey Mike's.
What's up? Jersey Mike's.
They do Philly cheesesteak?
Yes.
Are they good?
Jersey Mike's is so overpriced.
That's what I've heard. That's why I don't go, but I've heard it's
crazy
so
overpriced.
good.
Where's that even at? I haven't heard of that place.
Especially
It's
you get
by the
it.
AT&T
across the
place.
mall.
It's by the AT&T place.
Is
It's
it
like
open? Are we
Yeah.
going?
No, I want to go to Wingstop.
it's actually.
Okay, well let's
You
go
know
to
where
Wingstop.
Cane's and Smoothie King are? It's like across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That main street right there.
It's the next thing after U-Haul.
Oh, okay.
We get it, U-Haul.
Well, I'm gonna try that. I'll go spend $100 for a Philly cheesesteak. If it's garbage, I'm gonna.
Dude, I mean, it's actually pretty good.
You had it?
I mean, I've had a bite of it. It's pretty. It's
So
pretty,
you recommend?
Yes, I definitely recommend.
You heard it first here, guys. Mason Danz recommends Jersey Mike's. So
I've never purchased it.
Super overpriced.
It's
like
so
how
overpriced.
You pay like
Well, it's
$18
more
for
expen-
one sandwich.
It's more
how many?
18.
It's more expensive than Subway.
Yo, speaking of Subway, if a girl ever asks you like, and she's like, "Yo, take me somewhere where they cook in front of me," just take her to Subway.
Oh, instead of hibachi.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't even think about that.
Hibachi not that
I don't think it's ever been worded like that for me. I think it's just been, hey, I want a hibachi.
Well, they say, "Take me somewhere where they cook in front of me," you'd be like,
I think it's just been like, hey, let's go somewhere to eat.
I've also been asked, hey, want to go to one of them places where we cook our own food? I'm like, nah, piss on that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're called, but I don't want to do that.
Cook our own food.
"Oh, dude, like hot pot, dude. That's
Yeah,
I wish
like
they
one
had
of
a
them.
hot pot. That'd be so
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Dude. You get like the
Melting
boiling
pot?
water. In front
Yeah,
of you.
melting pot.
Isn't there one in
Baton Rouge,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a Japanese or whatever. I think
Yeah.
it's Korean or something like that.
And Korean.
That
It's
would be
Korean
so
barbecue.
cool, dude.
Korean barbecue.
Like they
That
put
would
like
be
a big,
pretty cool.
big pot of water and you throw.
Yeah, but I don't want to cook. I don't
throw
wanna mess it
noodles
up.
in there?
That would be so cool, dude.
Just throw it up in the air, catch it in the fire.
Could you imagine we're over there and these people are watching? It's just Trey's over there.
Bro, I would do. I'd stand up and grab it.
I saw this TikTok, right? And they're sitting at a hibachi, and the Japanese guy has an egg on his
Oh, he
thing.
said, you want to see an egg disappear?
Have you ever seen an egg disappear? He goes,
He just throws it.
That was funny.
that
Whoa.
was pretty funny.
Let's see. Other NBA stuff. Curry had 63.
He did score 60. I did not realize how old he was when they posted his age with that.
27, 28?
Like
Probably
30.
34.
Ah!
He's like 32, I think.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me.
You know, LeBron is like 68. He's still playing.
LeBron's
basketball.
like 44, 43.
How old my dad is?
44.
Curry is
7
32.
years ago.
Curry is 32.
7 years ago. Curry
I
landed
think
on
they
the
said he
basketball
was the
lens.
oldest one to score 60, other than Kobe.
Rest in peace.
RIP. Yeah, but I mean, he did shoot. Not take away from
Bron is
60 points.
36.
He did
RIP.
shoot like he only made like half of his shots that night, and still scored 60 points. So the dude was literally just throwing the ball up in the air. So technically, he was literally throwing the ball up in the air
Yeah.
because some of his shots he took, he literally was like,
Yeah,
he made it.
Who's the rookie they have right now on their team?
They got James Wiseman. That was number 1 overall pick, number 2 overall pick, something like that.
They have someone on their team. I read something the other day. They were like, without this guy shooting free throws, the
Kelly Oubre
Kelly Oubre. Without
Oh,
him
shooting
shooting,
3-pointers.
they would be like the number 4th ranked team in 3 points made. But with him, they're 19th.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
he's been pretty bad.
That's awful, dude.
I'm like, bro, just stop shooting. Just stop. Like,
Like-
go to the gym, shoot, and then go out in court and shoot. Like, it's not that hard.
But he yells green
Just
when
like
he
on
shoots
2K,
too.
just keep shooting.
Yeah, but he's like, that's green, bro. That's green. Donk.
Yeah, but they don't.
That's
have anybody
green,
to
I
get
promise.
That's green, I swear.
I swear it was green. This game's lying.
Green on your mom.
2K cheese.
rebounds. Golden State doesn't have anybody to get a rebound, so he can't just shoot. Like,
Sure you can.
no.
He's doing it.
Yeah, boys, it's not working. And then LaMelo was the youngest person to score a triple-double.
Triple double, 19 years
He
old.
was.
19 years, what was
He-
it? 103 days?
He did win the the battle between the Ball brothers.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Because
the Pelicans are playing like
Lonzo
poo-poo
Ball
this year.
scored
He put
5
Z-
points.
He
Yeah.
put
And
Zoe
one
on
assist.
skates, too.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
And he played less minutes than Lonzo and scored
They're not even starting
triple
that
the
kid.
amount of points, I think.
not even starting, but he's averaged like double-digit rebounds every game so far he's played. He's doing good. As
He
a
said he
big
played a lot of 21 when he was younger.
Yeah, that was
Other than his first
response
2 games, I
in
think
that
he
game.
played a lot.
Played a lot of
He's done
21.
very well.
I'm very excited that he's not a douchebag anymore.
And at first, I couldn't tell if it was just because he was who he was,
Yeah.
Because
that he was
in high
getting
school.
the recognition. But I think he's actually doing good.
They must have been beating him over there in Lithuania or something. Because now he's acting all straight and like an actual human being.
I think Australia is where he actually got his game going.
I thought it was Lithuania.
Well, he played in Lithuania, but then he came back and played in that high school junior league thing.
Yeah, and they were freaking goated too.
Yeah, and then he went to Australia and played in their NBL thing. I think it's NBL.
Yeah.
NBL, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
And then Curry scored another 30 points. The next day after that.
So he scored 93 points in a week.
Something like that.
Sick.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with Kyrie, with the videos of him being at his family's house without a mask. The NBA is reviewing it right now.
At his family's house?
Yeah, he was at a family get-together thing, like a party. And,
I'll hold my comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold on to
And
it.
he wasn't wearing a mask, so now the NBA is reviewing it, and he's not supposed to be able to play today's game because of that. Because he wasn't wearing a mask at his family's house.
So I see Beal had 34.
Yes. Carried him to a W.
Yeah.
That would be another good team. The Wizards don't have anybody because
Russell Westbrook.
What's the Westbrook?
Yeah.
That hasn't been the same ever since he left.
All right, Mike Tyson.
Well, he got hurt last week.
Yeah, he's
With
out
like
with a quad injury or
yeah.
something like that.
But if he quit freaking jumping so high
His
and
four-wheelers messed
hard,
up?
he probably wouldn't have to worry about it.
What? Hey, that's cool.
I'm sorry. The Heat actually added 7 players to their
That wasn't
protocol
funny.
list of COVID.
Thanks, I know
not
it wasn't.
5. I was wrong. Or I said 5. It was actually 7 players on the Heat's team that have.
There's one team that can't play this week because they don't have enough eligible players.
Well, the Pelicans and Dallas can't play this week.
Yeah, Dallas. Dallas is who it was.
Hysterically awful.
Anyway,
What
I
you
don't know
had?
what they're two going on.
That-
Why'd you do that?
But I'm trying to listen.
Oh, totally. You're right. Sorry.
Thank you.
So, guys, Old Miss is awful, and they will always be.
That was a nasty. De'Aaron Fox. Did you see the play that he had?
No,
For like there was maybe 3 seconds left in the game. He was on the 3-point line, drew between his legs, crossed somebody over. This dude fell forward. He ran up from like halfway between the free throw line. What's the little
I don't believe you.
and he
Hangs?
jammed on somebody.
Doubt it.
No, but there was like a line. Well,
I don't want to see it.
If I can play the video, I'll show you.
I don't want to see it.
But I thought Darian Fox had big hair. I guess he
he
could.
used to.
Yeah,
he
he
used to have
definitely.
like
Yeah.
he could be touching it this far off his head.
Because in the video he had hair like really really short, so I did not think that's who that was. Who plays for the Pacers? Paul George.
No.
He plays for the
Yeah,
Clippers.
he played for the Clippers.
He used to play for the Pacers, I think.
Yeah.
And then he played for OKC and now the Clippers. Not Victor Oladipo. He plays for. Is it Victor Oladipo?
Yeah, sounds
I don't know.
Or that, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The MVP.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, baby. Donovan Mitchell's gonna be MVP this year, by the way.
Huh?
Heard it here.
Dylan
Second.
Dylan said Donovan Mitchell's gonna be MVP this year.
Who?
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Again, who?
Exactly.
Spider Mitchell.
No, I think the MVP this year is going to be.
I mean, if you say anything other than LeBron, it's gonna be pointless.
I think it's gonna be Alonzo.
I'm gonna
I'd say Lonzo, yeah.
I'm gonna go Luca, bro.
But
Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with enough basketball stats
he
to.
hasn't really done anything though. Like he's been good, but not well enough to be like.
Actually, I think Jokic might have whatever
You
how
know,
you pronounce it.
now that
He
college
did-
football's
he did
over
too,
with,
Mr.
we're gonna
Mike
have a
Eyeball.
real struggle figuring out something to talk about. Or I am anyway.
Yeah. And
Well,
just wait for college baseball.
until March Madness starts, then we'll have.
Nah.
Okay, first of all, March Madness is definitely the most fun thing to watch.
I hate watching March Madness, bro.
I usually watch the Final Four, but
Yeah, I
we're gonna
watch
do
the
a
Final
bracket,
Four, but-
and I'm not gonna send out the emails.
Please don't.
I've
print
never
it
done
out.
it. I've never
print
done
it
it.
out.
He
I
swears
say
it to
we
me 4
each
times.
do our like bracket and put it up here and see who got it. the
And we
most
can
correct.
update it every week.
Yeah. Like we'll have 4 that we all do, and then 1 actual, like the real bracket that
Yeah.
you know, the correct one.
We'll have a big one that goes across the table.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like a plan. Anything else?
That way, if we have any questions, we can just, oh, this team, these teams.
Transition.
CJ McCollum, the game winner.
No one cares. I was wondering why the shelf looked so empty, and then I realized that you had the football and you just put it back.
Aaron Gordon dunked on Giannis.
Huh?
Aaron Gordon dunked on Giannis.
Eric Gordon, he's still alive?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
And the guy who got sold
I don't
out
think
by
Eric
World
Gordon's
Contest.
getting off the ground.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think he's ever got off the ground, has he?
He just sits in the corner,
Yeah.
shoots threes.
He didn't really do that well in New Orleans.
He did better in Houston.
What?
Didn't he play in Houston?
No, I'm gonna do it first.
Let me do it first.
I'm gonna
No, go
I'm gonna segue away from the
Let me do it
video.
first.
Can I just talk about the
Sure.
about the video first?
Are we doing the third?
Are we
third
done with
thousand-
it?
are
We're doing this one.
No, we're doing this one.
Why can't we do this one too?
This is
We
what did
started.
first.
Oh, that's right.
This is our starting questions. Is gonna be.
I
our
know it was a very
end
long time
questions.
ago, but
It was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
All right, so that is the end of the video. If you
No, it's
want
not.
to, yes, it is. It's the end of the video. If you want to go listen to the rest of it, we have a bunch of questions that are about to ask each other, and it's just like a little bonus segment. We have all the links to our podcast and everywhere that it may be down below. So if you want to go listen to our little bonus segment, definitely go do so.